to not cut.
Sorry, Davion. I know you were talking when I hit
No.
There's nothing I can do to stop that at that point.
It's cool.
Because as soon as you hit like go live, it's like there is no going back at that point. So
there's no going back.
Yeah.
So yes. So welcome to Tales from the Film Set. I'm Mr. Scott Schertzen alongside Mr. Davion Bussey, Mr. Harlan Haru. Halen Haru, sorry about that. I keep saying Harlan. And also Mr. Not Kyle himself, Mr. Robert Manning. Who is now going to go by Not Kyle from now on, per Kyle. So
why am I going by Not Kyle?
Yes, you're going to go by Not Kyle in this case. We're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff tonight. We're going to be doing Jeopardy. It's coming back to that. So credit to Kyle, who I believe will be emceeing the event tonight. Once again, he has a cheesy movie Jeopardy going on.
Yes.
But before we get to that, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And the wait is finally over. It's here. The arguably most despised movie of all time, the most despised remake of all time. Don't pay no attention to the Two Buddy stuff on the side there, but I just wanted to just point out and highlight something here since I have the extension. This is the official Disney Snow White trailer on their Disney Channel. Now, if you look at the like and dislike bar there, you can see that currently it has 56,700 likes to 1.604241 dislikes. 56,700 likes to 1.6 million dislikes.
Yo.
Gentlemen, what are we looking at? How bad is this going to be?
It's dead in the water. Oh my gosh. At least it has engagement.
Well, see, that's the funny part about this. And I'm just going to kind of scroll down for a second.
These numbers are from the trailer.
Yes, these numbers are for the trailer. And I have the app that, apparently they didn't add pin comments on that. But these are, like I said, this is the official trailer.
There was something I'll comment on this. They were saying that they just had like a screening for this or something like that. Like, and they had it closed. Like, they didn't let anybody else. They only had a few people allowed to go to it.
Yes, they canceled the London premiere. Gal Gadot promoted the movie and Disneyland without Rachel Zegler, by the way. So only the stepmother in this particular case.
And like we mentioned before at the Oscars, they did not look at each other.
They did not. But again, I mean, give them credit here. I mean, this comment here has almost 3 times the amount of likes that the actual video does. I'll give Disney some credit. They are brave enough to leave the comment section open. That has 131,000 likes.
No. Don't wait. Leave the one at the bottom. If I saw this movie on a plane, I would still watch it. I'm like, yo. I can see the person right there in the airplane mid-air trying to open the emergency hatch. Let me out.
They finally did it. They made a movie nobody's going to pirate.
Man.
But no. I'm embarrassed, but at the same time, it's funny in a sense. Because I'm sorry, but this is what happens when you open your big mouth in an inappropriate manner and put yourself out there. And this is what I say, even on my Instagram. I told people, you are a public figure. You have to watch what you say and also be mindful of what you say. Rachel Zegler is the perfect example of this situation.
And we just established she's Jersey too. She's from our home.
Yeah. And to let y'all know, most of us actors in Jersey and New York and the tri-state area are not like Rachel Zegler.
Yes.
We want to get paid, and we adore our fans. All of our fans.
She's getting paid $2 million for this movie, though.
I mean, yeah.
But
That's
still, but
to be honest, that's not even that much. I mean, it is, but it is.
Right, Rob, it's not. And for you to open your mouth,
Her biggest crime was assuming she had that she had gravity on her side. She had enough momentum and gravity that she could risk just taking a position on something. See, because the problem isn't taking a position on what she did. It becomes problematic if she just did it to be performative and like, you know what I mean? But the problem isn't taking a position, because the position she took, you know, you can't really be mad at that. What was dumb about it was her, because she kind of carries herself in this general way of like she's made it, like she's there already, and it's like this, like, I don't know your work really. I mean, who am I? I don't fucking. Oh, excuse my language. Oh, my bad.
Not a fucking problem. Actually, the algorithm might catch it early on. I'll deal with that if it's a problem. You know, because we both get it now. That's good. So,
but yeah, I don't know her, and that's not a great thing if we're talking about the first thing I know about you is scandal. I should know your talent. I should know your body of work first, not your scandal.
Well, she did that movie Y2K where I flipped off Fred Durst. That's got to count for something, right?
Yeah,
say again?
That movie Y2K from A24 Pictures. The movie I flipped off Fred Durst, and one of our photographers, Diego, by the way, who saw that movie before I did and didn't realize that I was in the movie until he saw it in theaters.
He's like, "Yo, are you in this movie?"
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I'm flipping off Fred Durst."
And how good can we be honest? How good has Snow White films been historically? Have you ran to the theater to see a Snow White film? Like there's not been a Snow White film I've ever like.
Well,
just the first animated one, maybe.
Yeah, because it was like a lot of adaptations, interpretations that were probably, I would say, in our childhood that they forced. And we just sat there and watched because we were saying, "Oh, it's a free day because we're kids and we're watching movies. Yay! We don't have to do work."
Yeah,
but could we say that we're good? Some of them, not all of them.
I still say my favorite adaptation to Snow White was in Once Upon a Time.
Yes, I agree with you, Rob. I agree with you.
I'm not familiar.
Once Upon a Time, and I loved it because there was actually an eighth dwarf, but he got killed, and his name was like Sneaky or something. He was like a spy one. But and it was so cool because it was like a different twist of like, oh, there was actually 8 dwarfs, but one got killed, and that's why there's only 7. But you know, it was something new, and I actually did like that take on Snow White. Now, I did want to comment on something that you said. See, you're right. She can't. You used the word gravity. You're right. She can't define gravity because she's not Cynthia. No, I'm just kidding. I had to throw a Wicked reference.
Oh my gosh!
Don't get me started.
Hold on. The reason why I brought that up is because we were just talking how bad Wicked would be. Because of the actress. Now, what that actress did is not as nearly bad as what Rachel Zegler did. But we did have some concerns about the Wicked film. Now, that being said, no, I don't think this has any saving grace at all. I think this is going to bomb in box office. It only makes me sad that one of the actors that I like that I've met is in this movie, and he plays Grumpy. And he's been trying to defend, because I've got him on Facebook or following him. He's been trying to defend this, was saying it wasn't right what they did at the premiere. But I mean, there's not really much defending to this movie, unfortunately.
The damage is done at this point, so there's not a whole lot of options.
There's not a lot, and I just think, to be honest, this with as much backlash as they got, they should have just moved it straight to Disney Plus.
They might do that pretty quick anyway.
what I'm saying is it shouldn't even been released in theaters in general.
Yeah, maybe you just try and
Because
recoup
they're
some of
gonna
that money.
They're gonna lose money.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it
that's
is? I
true.
almost
That's
figure if they're
true.
going to try and use, the YouTube community, up to which probably it was 1,000 channels that were launched off this movie, as a way to get publicity to move it to Disney Plus, because people will go back and rewatch the reviews, and then when the movie comes to Disney Plus, they're like, well, you know what? I already have it, so I'll take it out now because I want to see how bad this is because the critical drinker said it sucked.
That's the only time I'm gonna go watch it is because I've got a hookup on my Disney Plus. I'll go watch it because I'm not paying for the Disney Plus, but I'll go watch it once it's on.
Yes, you are. You're paying for it just like everybody.
Oh
Yeah.
Everybody and their Amazon Prime accounts when they watch things on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, of course. What am I? I'm sorry, I'm silly. I'm a little not in the head today, but anyways, yeah, I don't think this is gonna be worth to go pay my $10 to go see in the theaters, which I know $10 to some people is a lot of cheap, but I'd rather go see the Looney Tunes movie that I've heard everything but good, and I'm very sad about the news that we found out yesterday.
What news?
What's that?
That Warner Brothers decided to take off all Looney Tunes off of Max.
That is correct.
Oh, wow.
You can now there's nowhere unless you go with physical media that you would have to have physical media or YouTube in case to be able to watch the original. I don't know if it was everything Looney Tunes. I know it said original.
Yeah, that was just such a bad idea.
Yeah. I don't know if that meant Space Jam and Looney Tunes Back in Action and all that. But I do know they said, and then, yes, I've heard nothing but good things about this, which my theater has it. So if they have it next weekend, I plan on going to see it. But
we'll expect your review, sir.
Yes, we'll be, yes. To be
yes.
House,
yes.
Wait.
Hmm?
What? Did you
I already saw it.
Did you not do a review?
No, I didn't.
You already saw what?
Looney Tunes.
Oh.
You do know that's what required of you being part of Stream Punch.
No. I'll tell you why, Rob. I have a reason why I didn't. Because I was hoping that if you saw it before me, I was going to give you the proper etiquette of doing the review.
Oh, well, that's nice. But you should do a review too.
I'll save it for you because you're such a Looney Tunes.
Here's what we'll make a deal. My theater has it this weekend, and they don't get rid of it. I will go watch it this weekend. If they don't have it this weekend, and I'll know tomorrow, then we'll have you do the review. Fair?
Okay. Fair.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna see what happens with Snow White and oh boy, there's gonna be so many YouTubers. There's gonna be so many YouTubers that are gonna get so much money out of this, from the ad revenue on that. Go ahead.
I just want to say that for such a classic, for such nostalgia.
What's his tone?
So nostalgia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not our Disney. This is Snow White. I will not go see this film. I can't keep a straight face.
That's so good.
Or Snow White in this 7 million dislikes.
Oh my God, yeah.
I will not eat green eggs and ham. I will not go watch Snow White with green eggs and ham.
See, that's what we should be doing, really.
I'm done because you ruined something from our childhood. You ruined it. Rachel Zegler. You ruined it.
Well, what do you say we move on to something a little more enjoyable and or embarrassing?
Yay!
Kyle, I believe you are backstage right now. I've just flipped on the audio for you, sir. It is, by the way, I should mention this. It is Jeopardy time again, so we're going to be bringing that back.
Yeah.
Yes, the good Mr. Krieger has put together a Jeopardy for us yet again. So many thanks to him. Actually, I was going to say, yeah, Lilo and Stitch does actually look decent.
And that's one comment I wanted to comment and what people have been saying. Disney's going to lose so much money on Snow White, but is going to gain its money with Lilo and Stitch.
I agree.
When you look at the trailer that they actually released, it is almost so spot on with a little twist of flair. The only backlash that I've seen is, why isn't Pligley wearing a dress and that kind of thing? But I'm like, if you go look at the original trailer, they didn't show that in the original trailer. That's something they may throw in the movie, when it's supposed to. But it looks like a really good live-action adaptation that we've seen from any movie. The only one I can compare it to is and this ain't Disney, but the How to Train Your Dragon live-action trailer looks just as good as the original product. So it's good to see that we're finally, at first when I saw Stitch's design, I wasn't a huge fan when they first released it, but now seeing all the editing and stuff, I'm excited for the movie. I think the movie is going to make $1 billion with no problem.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is a brave belief, sir.
And I am wearing Stitch right now.
All right.
Believe in your,
there you go.
it's one of my work scrubs, and it says "Believe in your inner alien."
Oh, that's awesome.
Ag Rob.
Yeah. I work at a hospital, and I'm the one that always has character different scrubs, and I have a couple different Stitch ones. But no, that trailer was enough to go, okay. The only choice I don't like, but we'll see how they do it in the movie, is who they got to play Cobra Bubbles, because he doesn't look like, and like I said, when they actually show him, maybe he's going to look tall, but he does not look like the more in the cartoon, this guy was like 8 feet tall, and it's kind of like supposed to be that person that puts a little fear in you. And not just
imposing.
Based on the trailer, he didn't look like he looked like a normal size guy, but that was my only thing that I noticed. But all right, can we go watch Snow White? Oh, we have Snow White at home.
All right.
Rob,
Okay.
just to add on to your thing,
Yes.
I already know who they got playing him.
Oh yeah, no, it's in the trailer.
You know who it is?
Yes, but he doesn't look tall. That's my issue.
They got Kevin Hart playing him.
No, no, it's not Kevin Hart. I forget what the actor's name is.
No, I know which actor it is.
What actor is it?
It's someone that is in WWE.
What's the actor's name? It's confirmed.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
No.
What?
Have you not seen a Lilo and Stitch live action trailer?
I'm looking at it right now.
Well, it's not The Rock. You watching the wrong trailer, bro. You're seeing The Rock.
Are you watching a fan made trailer right now?
No.
Is that what you?
Not The Rock.
Kind of Waddingham's in it, actually.
But to me, it would make sense to have The Rock playing.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, or you could have the original voice actor that was the character. He's pretty tall in real life too, and looks really well as the character.
You know who else? The guy who voiced Kratos.
Really?
Oh, yeah, Christopher Judge.
Is that the guy you talking? Is that who voiced the character or no?
No.
Oh,
Jason Scott Lee is in it too, actually.
That's who did Kronos that you're talking about. But okay, but we'll go ahead and go back to Jeopardy. Sorry.
No, it's good. Yeah, I was going to say Jason Scott Lee is in it. Also, Tia Carrere, which
hold on. Let me. While we got hold on, Lilo, and it is the guy I'm talking about is Courtney B. Vance.
Yes.
Oh, Courtney B. Vance. Yeah.
But the question is, how tall is? Like I said, based on trailer, yeah, he's 5'9". So that's not
very imposing at all.
At
least 6'2".
Right.
It's also cheesy action movie Jeopardy or trivia.
Yes. I believe I got that right. Is that right, Kyle? Cheesy.
Yeah, you got cheesy movie Jeopardy. It's a cheesy action movie because there's plenty of cheesy movies that aren't action.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I was your voice sounds different. You sound a lot more like godlike in this case. No,
Well, I am in a room that is very echoey because everything's off my walls.
okay. Oh
So,
yeah.
God,
Yeah.
God, is that you?
Yeah. If only I had an echoey effect.
Actually, I was gonna say it actually sounds pretty good. If you deepen your voice a little bit and like, Robert, it is I, the Lord. Do my bidding.
I am he who goes by I am.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Oh wow, that was good.
Yeah. All right. So you want to roll with this in this case, Halen? This
Sure.
is your first time out doing this. So we'll explain the Jeopardy rules, so to speak, in this case. But Kyle, you want to roll?
Sure. Well, it is pretty straightforward. We call it Jeopardy, but that only is because of the board type of thing. We don't really answer in the form of a question, and we do try to keep track of things. If someone misses a question, like I know the answers to all the questions because I made it. If someone misses it, we go down the line and you can steal the points.
Yeah.
So it's basically like, say, since Scott won, I believe the last one.
Did I really?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I believe Scott won the last one, so he'll be going first.
And
And if Scott misses the question, then Davion has a chance, then you have a chance, and then Rob has a chance.
Gotcha.
yeah. But by the way, who's competing according to the screen, the board there?
We got Scott, Davion, Halen. How do you pronounce your name correctly?
Halen.
Halen.
Like Van. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Halen and not Kyle.
Not
Oh my gosh! I'm not.
You know, it's funny. I never even saw when you put Van in their profile. I never even put it together. The Halen part. Now,
There you go.
a
There
white
you go.
kid
I
from
put
the
it back.
80s, and somehow I missed this anyway. You know,
Not Kyle. Oh my god.
not Kyle. Yes, Niall.
Yep. I generally just set it up in order from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. But yeah, very straightforward. I ask the question, you give an answer, or if you want to, you can pass. If you miss the question, you do not lose points. At the end of it all, there is a final Jeopardy question, or like a final question where you can wager
Fail every time.
where you can wager however many points you have.
Mhm.
This year we are not doing double points, so it's however many points you have, that's how much
I
you
hated
can
that
wager.
rule so much.
Wait, so what? Hold on. What's the final Jeopardy question going to entail?
Well,
It's
it's
going to be
basically
a
just a
question
final
he's going
question.
to ask, we're going to answer it.
Yep,
No,
and
wait,
basically
don't
you
get
write it
double
down.
Yep. Put it on your
No,
phone. It's fine. Just whatever you want to hold on screen.
Yep.
I'll
Yeah,
zoom.
phone,
we'll
a
zoom it out.
notepad.
Yeah.
Make sure that you wager before the question. I will give the category this time beforehand, so you can wager. And then I ask the question, and figure it out from there.
So, but
Sounds
the
good.
question is, if I wager 400 points, am I going to get 800 points or just 400?
No, you're getting 400.
Yes.
It's this year. We started it out this year straightforward.
So if somebody's ahead, then would they still be able to get ahead? I mean, I guess the only way would be if they missed the question.
Yeah,
correct?
if they missed the question, then if you're losing by way more points, wager 0, and hope that the high scorer loses it.
And that's how I've lost so many times at this point because I do well initially and then I fail at the end.
Oh yeah, like the time that I beat you because I actually knew the question.
Or the time Day beat me, or the time you beat me, or the time Day beat me. Yes.
It was
The time Halen was going to beat me.
Well, let's put it this way. Not the last one, but the one before that, Scott finished with negative 2,700.
Yeah, because it was I think it was either Popeye was a or Bat. It was Batman for.
Yeah, it was a multiple choice question. But that's neither here nor there. We need to get started on this.
And I literally made reference to that movie, beforehand too. All right.
Before
we need to get started on this. Otherwise, we're not going to be finishing before 10 o'clock.
Come on, Rob, make it quick.
I need to ask: is it just me, or is the cheesy movie Jeopardy blocking the score for anybody else? Because I can't see.
It's not blocking for
It's
me.
not blocking.
It's not.
There. Is that better?
Okay, thank you.
You're on your phones, that's why. So you can do it that way. That's fine.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a loser. I understand.
No,
So
you're
then-
not.
All right.
Out of curiosity, is anyone getting any audio feedback from when you're talking through my microphone? Because my headset's packed away right now.
No.
No,
No,
I think
you're
you're
good.
fine. I think you're fine.
Excellent. So Well, welcome to Cheesy Action Movie Jeopardy.
Woo.
As you see, here are the 5 categories. Scott, you won the last one, so you get to go first.
All right, let's keep it easy. Quote the Arnold for 100.
Quote the Arnold for 100. And I recommend answering in the form of Arnold.
Okay, fair.
Name the Arnold movie where this quote first became famous.
It
I'll
was the
be
movie
back.
where his line was supposed to be "I'll come back," but he changed it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was that movie in 1984 with that guy from Aliens, and also that girl from Beauty and the Beast with Ron Perlman. Terminator.
There you go.
I
will
And,
say-
yes, and doesn't matter how many hints you get, you have to give the answer.
Yes. So in this case, I was just circling around for funsies and trivia.
So
Yep.
So Scott gets the first question.
Scott likes to play with his food before he eats it.
That has never been my problem with the food.
Davion, you're up next.
I'm gonna do your worst nightmare for 100.
Your worst nightmare for 100. Stallone played John Rambo for the first time in this movie.
Come on, Day.
Rambo.
That is incorrect.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, it is actually.
Ooh.
Halen, you're up.
Oh my gosh. I'm blanking. I don't know. I pass.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I thought this was
a
an
Christmas
easy one.
movie, by the way. Robert?
The sequels
Did
were
he?
all called Rambo, but this one was not.
I passed.
You passed?
Yeah, I
Okay.
passed. Yeah.
The First Blood?
First
Yes.
Blood is correct.
That's correct, yes. And like I said, it is a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie in
Yep.
Portland.
Yeah,
the book is a lot
it was
more-
called First Blood. The second one had Rambo in the title, and then we had like Rambo 3, Rambo 4. But the first one was called First Blood.
The second one was First Blood Part 2.
That's exactly. If you knew the second one, you probably would have known this one.
And
Yeah.
the reason why Dustin Hoffman said no to the role is because they didn't kill off Rambo at the end of the movie. True story.
And fun fact, the guy from Cobra Kai,
Marty Cove.
Martin Cove was in the movie.
Nice.
He was in First Blood Part 2.
Oh,
All right.
then it's the guy from Back to the Future was in the first one, right?
This
the principal?
this one was Brian Dennehy and David Caruso.
The principal wasn't in the first one?
Oh, really? For Brian Boitano.
He might have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm Brian Dennehy.
But okay.
Haley?
Halen, you're up.
I'll do lights, camera, action, and additional action for 100.
All right. What was the name of the building in Die Hard?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Dave.
Oh.
It's not going to get to you.
I know.
I'm just gonna guess the Baxter Building.
That is incorrect. Rob?
I'm going to pass so Scott can get the answer.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yep. Nakatomi Plaza.
That is correct. Nakatomi Plaza.
Sorry, Scott.
Yeah.
Remember, my favorite is the Advent calendar that
Yes.
shows Alan Rickman's character falling from the building over the course of the
Oh,
day.
does y'all know what happened when he did that? What happened?
I think I do, but go ahead.
So they didn't do the countdown.
Oh,
And they just
right.
dropped him.
So that look of terror on his face is real.
It's real. Because they're like, we're going to count to
great.
3 and then drop them on 2.
Oh shit.
We
I've
did not
seen
talk about
bungee jump people do that too.
we didn't talk about the Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
we
movie.
ain't get to that yet, but I
Yeah.
saw it.
I haven't seen it. But let's do.
All right, I believe it's Rob's turn.
For 500. It's not.
What are you doing? Quote the Arnold for 500.
Bada Puma.
All right.
Not a
Name the
sword.
movie where this line is from. You've seen these movies where they say "Make my day" or "I'm your worst nightmare." Well, listen to this one: "Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers."
It's Last Action Hero.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yes, that's
I was
correct.
hoping you was gonna get that wrong.
I was hoping you was going to get that wrong, too.
I've got that on VHS. That is my favorite movie, and I told Kyle. I said if the Last Action Hero.
Yeah, no, I know. There was one in there.
Let's
I
go.
didn't-
I
Oh my
All right,
answer.
Scott, you're up.
I'm almost afraid to do the Bond ones because I'm not that strong at it. So let's go B movie fun for 2.
B movie fun for 200. In the movie Tropic Thunder,
Oh,
what was the
crap.
name of Ben Stiller's character?
I don't remember.
Ooh.
Do you want to guess or pass?
I'm just gonna let it go. Go ahead, Dave.
All right. And remember, it's like you can guess, but there is a strategy to passing. It means that you don't give an answer you don't remove an answer for someone else.
So happy.
I just don't want to further embarrass myself on this one.
And I saw this movie so many times.
It's the main character.
I know.
We all just call him Ben Stiller.
I'm trying to think.
Crazy. She couldn't get
Don't
away.
worry, we give time to think. Within reason.
This is the movie with Robert Downey Jr., right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the movie that can't get away with what they did in this movie today.
It was a little grandfathered in at this point.
You could get away with almost anything if it's funny, to be honest, and it was hilarious.
I think this movie would be canceled if it came out today.
100%.
We live in a snow.
Let me tell you for certain, it's hilarious.
No,
Yes, I understand that, but I'm like I said, it would be canceled before May.
All right. Dave, do we have an answer?
I pass. I can't think of a name.
Oh.
Can't think of a name.
I pass.
All right.
Oh, but you should know. No, I'm just kidding.
Rob?
Rob passes too, so nobody gets.
Oh my God.
No one
At least
gets
nobody
this
won.
one. Tug
Tug
Speedman.
Speedman. Tug Speedman.
I have been bitched out by Ben
that
Stiller
hurts.
in the past, and I still forgot this. I should have known this.
Ouch. All right.
been
Well,
what by Ben
Davion, you're up.
I've been bitched out by Ben
I'm
Stiller.
gonna do B movies fun for 500. I'm gonna do
B movie fun for 500. All right. Who played the abrasive detective and titular character Mitchell in the 1975 movie Mitchell?
I never even heard of the 1975 movie, Mitchell.
I admit this one was pretty tough.
Well, that's why it's
Wow.
Mitchell.
A
It
break,
is a
like,
B movie actor.
a B movie act. I'm like gonna. Who would fit that description for that character?
I'm gonna take.
Abrasive
I have a
detective.
guess in my head, but
If you looked at a picture of him, you'd recognize him probably pretty easily if you've watched crappy action movies from the 70s.
I gotta get. I have a guess.
I know the person's name is Roberts. Last name's Roberts.
I can't give any hints.
I forgot his first name. Is it Rob Roberts or
Is that your final answer?
no? Because I'm trying to. What is? God, I'm drawing a
It's
blank.
Rob Roberts.
No, Julia Roberts' brother,
That's Eric Roberts.
Eric
Yeah.
Roberts. I'm just throwing Eric Roberts.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
No,
I
that
know.
was before his time.
Yeah.
He was Greenwich Village in the 80s.
Pass.
Rob?
I'm just gonna say Jackie Chan.
That is incorrect. Scott?
The only guess that I've got, and it's probably better than any guess, I'm going to go with Richard Roundtree.
Unfortunately, no. I will say this: out of the people that I tested this question on, only 2 people got it, and that's because they're big MST3K fans.
Okay.
It was Joe Don Baker.
Joe Don Big. Okay,
Don't
yeah.
even know who that is.
No one has gotten that.
And he basically looks like Babe Ruth if he got hit by a shovel.
That's a wonderful comparison.
And yeah, it was a bad movie, but MST3K made it hilarious.
As they often do, as is their wont.
But this one was absolutely the toughest question that I have on this entire thing.
Wow.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Just because Scott is made uncomfortable by this category, I'm gonna go with the James Bond for 300. Alex.
James Bond for
Right in
300.
the middle.
Pierce Brosnan made his debut in GoldenEye, facing off against Agent 006, Alec Trevelyan, who is played by this actor.
I might actually know this one.
Me too.
Alec Trevelyan, played by this actor.
I could give a hint.
Who's
but
it? Who's?
give it
I
away.
was wondering if I could get hints, but I'm just gonna take a crack at it. Who was the guy who had the leaking eye in the Casino Royale?
I forget the name of him.
That one I don't know. I never saw Casino.
Well,
I saw the original.
I pass. I pass.
Yes, Rob.
I'm gonna go. I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna go with Sean Connery.
Sorry, incorrect.
My best guess, and I know he died in that one. Was it Boromir Sean Bean?
That is correct.
Stop.
I knew he did.
My hint would have been
one of the.
I picked this category specifically for you to fail. And
Sorry.
you stood up.
honestly.
I failed at
If I
failing.
did
I'm
give a
sorry.
hint, it would basically be he dies a lot.
Yeah.
and that would give it
Sean
away.
Bean died. There's like a lot. There are videos on YouTube of just like how many movies he's died in.
Sean Bean
I like
dies.
how we purposely made it where you'd fail, but you still succeeded. So good job, Scott.
Sorry. I am the mouse that roared.
Rob, you're up.
Let's go with Arnold for 400.
Arnold for what?
4.
400.
400. All right. Which
You
movie
got
did this
Turbo.
Which movie did this quote come from?
Oh,
If
I
it
never-
bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh, come on.
I'm probably gonna get this wrong, but Predator.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep.
That
Good
is
job.
Predator.
No!
Yes.
Very nice.
I was so prepared to actually just pounce on that one too.
Yeah.
All right. So how about your worst nightmare for 3?
It does feel that some categories may be easier than others.
I'm a huge
All right,
rebel.
Scott, you're
I'm
up.
really proud of
Yeah.
myself.
Your worst nightmare for 3.
Known for his tendency for collateral damage, Stallone played the cryogenically thawed Sergeant John Spartan in this 1993 action movie that takes place in San Angeles, a merged megalopolis utopia made up of Los Angeles, San Diego, and Santa Barbara. This movie also stars Wesley Snipes as the villain Simon Phoenix.
Mhm. I know this one too.
Who was originally supposed to be played by Jackie Chan, who turned it down, and also featured the reference to President Schwarzenegger, Demolition Man.
Yes, it
Yeah,
You know
does.
what's funny? I had a feeling that
I
A,
love this
Demolition
movie.
Man was going to be one of the
I
categories.
love that movie.
And B, I thought it was
Have
actually
this
number
movie
4. I went with 300 because I had a feeling the answer was going to be Demolition Man. It's a perfect level
Nice.
3 category.
Davion, you're up.
God. Lights, camera, and additional action for 500.
For 500. In the movie Air Force One, what was the name of Harrison Ford's character?
Oh, get off my plane.
He was the president.
He was. What was the business
Yeah,
name?
but like,
Which president?
I'll give you one hint. It was not President Harrison Ford.
although basically Harrison Ford played Harrison Ford in the movie.
He kind of did.
He
What was
plays
the
a lot of
president's
presidents.
Mm.
Yeah, he's the
President-
president.
President Johnson.
President Johnson? What?
Technically, the president of the MCU. Technically.
No, that is incorrect.
I know. I haven't seen it. I'm doing horrible, guys, compared to the
Yeah,
other stuff.
this is gonna be the last time we see Halen. By the way, he's just gonna disappear and be like, "Screw you guys."
I love this. I'm learning. This is dope.
Halen, what you got?
President Abraham Lincoln. I don't know.
7,
4 and several years ago. Get off my
One thing to be
plane.
aware of, the 500-point questions usually are pretty tough. The 100 ones
sense.
are supposed to be easy. But
I pass.
Rob, you got one?
Let's go with President Truman.
Nope.
I don't remember anything with President Williams.
Harry.
All right,
Truman.
so Scott passes as well.
No, I'm going to say President Williams. I don't know.
Nope. President James,
James
Marshall.
Marshall.
Oh, that
That's
was
a
on the
that's a
tip of my
presidential
tongue.
name. If
That
if
is,
I might
yeah.
say.
That
All
is a
right.
true president.
I believe it's Rob's turn. Or
All
whose
right.
turn is it?
Oh,
Oh, Halen's turn, right.
Oh, sorry.
Quote the Arnold for 200, Alex.
200. Name the movie where this Arnold's quote is from. What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
Conan?
That is correct. It is Conan. I'll give you
We could have
Conan.
been difficult and say which Conan, but that's okay.
Nah.
Nah, that's
I
good
have
enough.
that movie on VHS tape 2.
And then the second one was
great movie.
PG-13.
Can I confess something? That's the one Arnold movie I've never seen. I might have seen it once for free on like network television.
Good stuff.
It's got
All
a
right.
charm to it. James Earl Jones though is good in it.
Rob, are you going to finish off the category or go somewhere else?
From 300.
All right. Name the Arnold movie where this line comes from. Remember, Sully, when I promised to kill you last? That's right, Matrix, you did. I lied.
Oh.
This one is probably my favorite Arnold movie.
Oh, I know this one, I think.
I think I know this one.
I think I know this
You
one.
guys aren't going to get it, by the way. It's not going to get to you.
Oh, hey, Scott is in his bag right now.
Oh, I'm probably going to get this wrong and I'm going to kick myself, but I'm going to go with the racer.
That is
Ooh.
incorrect.
Oh,
Good
dang
guess, though.
Good,
It's the
good.
other one. It's the other one.
It's Commando.
What was that?
Commando.
That is correct. It was
Yes.
Commando.
The one with Alyssa Milano, Dan Hedaya.
Let
Oh, I
them-
kill you!
Which,
There's all some
fun
steam,
fact,
Bennett.
Arnold and Sylvester were fewing at each other.
Yep.
So that's why with the different names like that go together, like Rambo.
No, Commando is a fantastic movie. I recommend everyone go to see it.
It is the most Arnold of all Arnold movies.
Yeah.
That and Last Action. If you're not watching Terminator, that and Last Action Hero are probably the two most Arnold movies out there.
Facts.
No, the best Arnold movie is Zing All the Way, Sammy.
You know, it's funny because at the time when Last Action Hero came out, it got chided hardcore. Nobody liked it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
back in the 90s.
I love that film.
No, because
The
people were
90s
so used to
movie.
Arnold being like Arnold. Even Kindergarten Cop had bad ass to it. But then when he's
I
making
love
fun of
Kindergarten.
himself, no, but now,
Kindergarten Cop was
now
good. I
a
like it.
classic.
Honestly, in the 90s, that's when he kind of became like a parody of himself.
Mhm.
Mm.
But
I will say the reason
Now,
why that I've
now,
seen that movie so many times as a kid. And that's why I knew the 500 question. But I watched that so many times because I've always been the kid that wanted to jump into the movie screen. So to see a movie where the kid jumps into the movie and gets to be part of the movie, and then like he's like, "You're from the movie," and he's like, "No, I'm not. That's Sylvester Stallone." When they
Yep.
show the Terminator.
that was such a smooth move.
Yeah.
they did a very good job with that movie. That didn't get appreciated until later on.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what it
I
was.
was gonna say it's kind of like the movie Clue, with like the multiple endings.
Yes.
It didn't
With,
really get
Christopher
appreciated
Lloyd.
until after it was out of theaters and on home video, with the multiple endings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your worst
All right.
nightmare for 200.
What was that? Your worst nightmare for 200?
Is it my turn, by the way? Should I?
Yes.
Okay, good.
This one?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Man, me and Scott are
In
almost
the
fine.
Expendables movie series, what was the name of Stallone's character?
Oh,
Oh, crap. Barney Ross.
That is correct. Barney
had to think about, I kept trying to say Lee, but I was like, no, that's Jason Statham's character.
All right, Day, are we going to be on the board?
I guess not.
Not with that attitude, you're not.
I'm gonna go with your worst nightmare for 500.
All right. In a little change of pace, this film was released in 1998 as competition for Disney's A Bug's Life, where Stallone played Corporal Weaver in one of his first voice-only roles. Name the film. There's a big context clue here. In a little change of pace, this film was released in 1998 as competition for Disney's A Bug's Life. They both came out in the same year, kind of almost in like the same month,
They did.
Yeah.
where
Within months
Stallone
of it,
played
yeah.
Corporal Weaver in one of his first voice-only roles. Name the film.
Davion's just he's building tension, guys. Don't
Yeah.
mind him. This is all a performance. Honestly, we should be more invested in this epic performance he's giving us.
Already
He might have a stroke if he crunched his brow any harder.
Guys, I think I'm going to get this wrong. Toy soldiers.
Oh,
unfortunately,
I can see why you would think that.
No, that's a great movie.
Phil
Same
Hartman,
thing.
I
Yeah,
think,
that and Small Soldiers were great. But yeah, so all right.
The answer is ants with a Z.
That is correct.
Yeah, was it Ants or
Ants?
Ant Z? Because the main character was Z.
Yep.
No, but he said ants with the Z because it
It's-
has.
And
That's how they kind of said it.
it's like when those two movies came out, it's like, why are there two ant-related, bug-related movies that came out at almost exactly the same time?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all killing me.
And nobody remembers this one. Everybody remembers Bug's Life.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
today
I
years old.
barely
when I
remember
found out that
ants.
this
Yeah.
film was a cartoon. I didn't
Well,
know
funny,
that.
girls.
It's
It
also
also
an
really nice-
interesting little tidbit. Interesting little tidbit. The Bugs Life attraction in Disney's Animal Kingdom, it's actually now closed. They're changing it. Its last day was, I believe, yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
So I'm lost, ladies and gentlemen.
It's never over.
No,
Good.
Let's go with lights, camera, and additional action for 300, Alex.
For 300. What was the name of the action movie where The Rock had to recover and protect a mobster's son, played by Sean William Scott, from being killed by an evil town owner in the Amazon?
Oh,
Yep. I remember it, but I don't remember it.
Oh my God!
I will say I forgot to include this into the clue. This was actually part of the clue. By an evil town owner played by Christopher Walken in the Amazon.
I know and he fought.
Great movie. Great movie.
Ernie Reyes Jr. was in it, and he got drop kicked off of a fucking. Oh, excuse my language. I'm sorry.
That's great. That's a great movie. It's a personal favorite of mine.
So pissed.
I don't even.
How?
I passed. I know it.
Rob, are you looking it up?
No.
No, because I'm gonna totally. Oh no, I think I'm totally gonna get this wrong. I've got the movie. Oh,
Damn.
hold on, give me 1 second because
I've seen that movie so many times.
It's hard when the lights are on you. It's hard when the spotlight's on you. I know that from experience.
That's why he stays to the back now.
hold on, I'll show you guys that I'm not looking up anything.
No, Rob, I'm busting your balls.
All right, I know, but I'm gonna get this wrong, and I hate myself. Walking Tall.
No.
Unfortunately, no. Good guess though. That's like kind of like a similar type of movie with The Rock and So no, good guess.
Very the same character every time. It's the same character.
Yeah, he does kind of play the same character.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like Mr. Nanny or something like that.
Walking Tall was the one where he's like
where he's the sheriff. I couldn't.
Yeah, he's the sheriff. Yeah.
One. But man, I know the title now. That's
Scott. I'm sure you know it.
Actually, I don't. I didn't realize it came to me. I'm sorry about that. No, I was considering Walking Tall, but I knew that wasn't it either. So no, I'm going to skip. Go ahead.
All right.
And this has Rosario Dawson in this, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's a great cast.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's a very good movie.
A walk-in.
So there's always a rundown to everything.
That is correct.
And he's on the board, and on the board with gusto.
No time you got on the board.
And you broke Halen.
What a way to do it.
Done.
Right. So
Davion with the last second steal to get himself on the board. Nice job, man.
Beater, man.
All right, Rob, you gotta go out of your comfort zone this time.
It's good. You was not meant for 400.
All right, we'll finish off the Stallone category.
Yes,
thank you very
happy
much,
St. Patrick's Day.
In honor of St. Patrick's Day, I will answer the next one in the form of an Irish accent.
Based off of a comic series of the same name, Stallone played this unyielding titular character tasked to fight a major crime epidemic in Mega City 1 in the year 2139.
You mean Judge Dredd?
That is correct. Judge Dredd.
Which actually, I was really looking forward to doing the whole "you betrayed the law" thing, with an Irish accent. So you took that away from me.
I am the law. It's such a cheesy, over the top movie. It's fantastic.
I love it. I love it. It's
That
so
movie,
nice.
that movie with Rob Schneider, by the way, we must include him for some idiotic reason. All right.
I like how me and Scott are like neck to neck.
Yeah. All right. So in favor of St. Patrick's Day, we're going to sit here and do the next one. We're going to do the next couple of ones, I think. But we're going to go with Bond James Bond, because we always love, James Bond when we're Irish, right? For 100, if you don't mind.
For 100.
100.
He was the first true actor who played James Bond in Dr. No, and started as the character in 5 additional Bond films.
Exactly. And he was also that guy that played a Spanish immortal in Highlander. I think a Spanish Egyptian immortal by the name of Sean Connery.
That is correct.
There's the Sean Connery.
Remember, the 100 questions usually pretty straightforward and easy.
Yeah, I figured Sean Connery was going to be the first answer.
Day, you're up. Go get her, Ray.
I'm going to do lights, camera, and additional action for 400.
All right. Later becoming the character design for Johnny Cage in the first Mortal Kombat game, this Jean-Claude Van Damme movie saw Van Damme play Frank Dux, a former U.S. Army soldier, compete in a martial arts tournament in Hong Kong. Name the movie.
Dukes.
Oh, you know this.
Oh, come on, man!
Don't do that. He's doing the tension thing.
Stop it! You're messing me up.
It's dramatic tension. He's building dramatic tension. He's right now sitting in a split. Look, he's sitting in a split like this.
Yeah, stop it.
Hey, guess what?
Of every moment.
The best around.
Which featured the best chase scene on water that I've ever seen.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a very entertaining movie.
Did they get it?
Because y'all making so much noise, I forgot.
Okay, here
Sorry.
we'll do this.
Oh my God. Y'all making it worse.
By the way, Day, I've just muted the other one, so you're at dead silence.
Thank you. I'm trying to think here, and I'm like, yo. Oh, God. And the movie is in my head right now, and I can't think of the title.
Jean-Claude Van Damme in...
He's going to have to pick it sometime. I don't think this one's going to get to me either. I think it's
I know what it is, but it's not. Bloodsport.
There you go.
There it is.
Dramatic tension.
Give him a good week and a half, and he'll find it.
Victory. Nicely done.
Oh my God.
I definitely gave you extra time because everyone was having some fun.
Which, by the way, I also want to point out, also had Forrest Whitaker in one of his first roles.
Yeah. One of the
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Academy Award winner Forrest Whitaker in Bloodsport.
Have you noticed either we equal to or...
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Hey, no, everyone's in striking distance. Everyone's in striking distance.
James Bond for 500, Alex.
All right. Of all the main Bond movies, every actor who has played James Bond did at least 2 movies, except one. Who played Bond in only once in On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
I do know this one, actually.
I'm trying to remember the name of
He is actually one of my friend's favorite Bonds.
He's underappreciated.
I think he was... I'm thinking of the one who... the guy who... it was in the 70s, I think. Black hair. He looks almost like old.
Well, they all kind of have black hair except Daniel Craig.
Did they?
Yeah.
or at least either black hair or peppered black hair.
I pass, but I think I think I know.
All
what
right,
it is.
Rob, who do you got?
Then I'm going to let Scott get the extra 500 points because I know nothing about James Bond.
It was funny because in the movie Cannonball Run, the woman that was alongside Roger Moore in that movie mistook him for George Lazenby.
Your final answer is
George Lazenby.
There you go. Very good.
And Roger Moore was like, George Lazenby? Roger Moore, who did like 4 James Bond movies himself.
Oh, George.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of my friends loves George Lazenby's role as Bond. Like one of the whenever she's frustrated, she always says "Sweet Baby Lazenby."
Ooh, it's nice.
Yeah. All right. Good try, Rob. What we got?
Oh, I guess let's go with 8 more fun for 400.
Which one?
The last category for 400.
B movie fun.
Yeah, B movie.
Oh boy. This movie was set in space and is the source of numerous MST3K nicknames for Reb Brown's character, Dave Ryder.
A Reb Brown space movie.
Yep. Name is Dave Ryder.
I don't know this for sure.
Yeah, this was the second toughest, I think.
But it's only 400.
Well, you saw the 500 question.
Baby Bugle.
What was that?
Nothing.
It's not Mitchell.
The Arnold thing.
Richard Roundtree.
No, Space Odyssey 3000, whatever.
Badly close, but no.
Yeah, I don't know too many B movies.
On that case, I'm just gonna say 2010.
Nope.
All right. I was gonna say Captain America in space.
Yeah.
Day.
You said this is a B movie, right?
It is very much a B movie, and it's one of my favorite Mystery Science episodes. Mainly because of the absurd amount of nicknames that they gave this guy throughout the film.
And it's an action film, right?
Oh yeah, yep. Like Brick Hard Case. Jerk Man Meat.
What is it? Jerk Man Meat?
Like Jerk Man Meat. Let me see if let me pull this up.
Like Tug Speedman.
Here we go. Let's see. You got Fridge Large Meat, Slab Bulkhead, Butch Deadlift, Bowl Big Flank, because he's basically just your big built up.
Oh yeah.
Muscle head.
Splint chest hair. Flint Iron Stag.
Oh yeah.
I took myself out. I'm just looking it up now.
Yeah. Punch Side Iron.
Dirk Hardback.
Big McLarge Huge.
I pass.
I also pass.
All right. Well, the movie is Space Mutiny.
I've actually heard of that. I didn't think of it.
It is hilarious. It is so bad. This is one of those it's just so bad. It's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
In it too.
And it is very much an action movie because Reb Brown is basically who you called when Arnold and Stallone were not available.
Or Chuck Norris, or
Chuck Norris. He was like the 6th person down your list, but he did fit the physique of an 80s action person.
Space Mutiny. God, I forgot. I literally just saw that the other day. Maybe you and I were talking about it. I don't know.
Probably, but yeah.
I've never heard of that film.
All right. Well, Scott, you're up.
Okay. Well, all right. B movie fun for one.
This 1994 movie, based on a video game, featured Jean-Claude Van Damme as an American soldier facing off against an electromagnetism-lifted Raul Julia.
Gee, was it Street Fighter?
That is very much Street Fighter.
And he wasn't magnetic. He was supposed to be psychotelepathic.
What category is this?
B movie.
movie. No, Street Fighter is very much a B movie. That just became so bad.
Quick, change the channel.
Wish that's Street Fighter, classic.
Yeah.
Well, it's a cult classic. Yes,
Except they kept calling him Ryu because the actor couldn't say Ryu.
Yeah,
and it drove me crazy. You know, and it drove me crazy on that and Street Fighter the cartoon series because they kept calling him Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to like headbutt the screen.
And while Ryu was the main character in the games, they switched the focus on a non-American Guile.
Yes, and then also a very young Kylie Minogue was in that movie too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And
one of the few good castings.
It is decent casting, yeah.
And
the casting was great, and it had a lot of quotable lines. But it was such a badly written movie.
Except that one Japanese actor that they originally cast as Ryu who couldn't actually speak English, so they just made him some nondescript Japanese guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Change the channel.
Change the channel. No.
And it was so bad it was good. But you had that screen cap at the end, and it's like, you know what? They had the outfits.
Yeah.
Kudos to the cast. Kudos to the costume department for that end scene.
All
right, Day, you are up. Take a pick.
This is the first time I get my butt whooped. Lights, camera, additional action. The only one.
This movie series was originally set as a revenge story for a car and a dog, but evolved into shaking the foundation of the Assassin Society.
John Wick.
That is correct. Yep. John Wick.
There you go.
Hey, John, you back?
You know what? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
I heard you struck my son. Yes, sir, I did. May I ask why?
You stole John Wick's dog. Killed his dog.
Let me get Bond for 400, please, Alex.
James Bond for 400. In A View to a Kill, Roger Moore's final Bond role, he faced off against this character, played by Christopher Walken.
Oh, man.
It's a second Christopher Walken question.
So what are you wanting to know?
What's the name of the character?
I didn't know Christopher Walken was either.
The name of the character.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in a Bond film.
Wow. No idea.
He basically played Elon Musk before Elon Musk.
Scott, are you looking it up?
I'm going to take myself out of it. I've already admitted that I don't know. So if it gets to me, you can just give me. I just want to see what he looks like in this thing.
Rob?
A View to Kill, Roger's final.
Oh God, it is. Oh my God.
And you want to know what are you wanting to know? What character Christopher Walken played?
Yeah. What's the name of the character?
Harry Styles. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's also not Harry Carey if you want to go that road as well.
Oh, dang it.
But you should commit harakiri.
Scott, do you want to throw a guess out there? Or?
No, actually, at this point, I already know what it is.
So okay. So
I just wanted to see what it looked like in 1985. And wow, does he look young?
It's creepy.
It's totally creepy. Oh my God. I'm going to have nightmares on this, man.
Day?
I'm just going to say evil.
No. The character's name was Max Zorin.
Max Zorin.
What type of name is that?
Yeah.
Turd Ferguson.
What type of name is that?
Do you want to throw a image
I
up
can actually see Christopher Walken.
If I can, I will. I don't know. I don't know if it'll let me do it with your window open.
All right. In that case, let me do
There we go.
There you go.
Oh,
my goodness.
I know. He's so creepy looking.
I am
He's so tiny.
This, for a second, I thought it was Ellen DeGeneres.
Dude,
Ouch.
You know what he really looks like, though? You know, with that tiny little body and the big head, he looks like Mr. Mackey.
And he was a Bond villain.
God,
it damn sure looks like it. But he also, I mean, in just the suit and tie, there's nothing very Bond villainy about that. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
It's very
simple. He was a corporate villain for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Very much so.
I'm
kind of like Elliot Carver from Tomorrow Never Dies.
Or I was going to say John McGinley in Highlander 2.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm Max Zorin.
There we go.
Max Zorin.
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 Zordon, okay? I'm the
All
Zordon.
right. So no one got that one.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I guess I get the last question.
I believe Rob, you're up.
Oh, yeah, you get the last question, but I'm gonna go with B Films 300.
B for 300. Who played John Shaft in Shaft?
Oh well.
I already said it.
This is black culture, so I already know it.
Rob's trying to remember what Scott said.
Yep, I figured as much. I don't think he's gonna get it though.
He said, and here's the best part: he said it twice for two
Yeah.
different answers.
I don't know. Go ahead and get all your points, Scott.
Richard Roundtree. I also played by Sam
that is
Jackson
correct.
later though.
I was gonna say Richard, but I didn't know the last name, and I know I wasn't gonna get it
Uh,
the first name.
Yep, Richard Roundtree.
Richard Roundtree, yeah.
Shut
Because when you said Mitchell, I mean that was the only like action star I could think of from that era. You know, who's like a B-list level.
Ding.
It was yeah, no.
You're
Shaft
damn
was,
right. Yes, and Isaac Hayes years before.
it was
Shaft.
either going to be a Shaft question or a Black Dynamite question for that one.
Oh my god!
But I remember more about Shaft than Black Dynamite.
See, this is why I like.
Hey, remember when Donald Glover mentioned that he'd rather see what's his name play Shaft? I forgot the guy's name. The guy for Superbad.
Michael Cera? No.
Yeah,
Mike-
he wanted to
or
see
Jonah
Michael
Hill.
Cera play Shaft.
Oh God! Mm.
Ooh,
Oh Lord!
that's a ceramic shaft right there.
That's a
All
what
right.
if episode.
I guess I'm going to go Bond for 200.
Daniel Craig played Bond in this film.
I actually don't know. I really
First
don't.
played Bond in this film.
I actually don't know. Like I said, I'm so bad with the Bond films.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh wow.
This is the only Bond.
Oh wait,
I'm
wait.
very
Can I
familiar
take it
with.
back? Can I take it back?
Sure.
you passed.
Okay. I'll just know.
I'll let it be up to Davion because it technically
No,
is.
you know what? It's okay. I passed. Let it slide. It's not going to make a lot of difference money wise anyway.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Nope.
I think I
Casino
know. I think
Royale.
I actually. Yep.
That is correct. It is.
That's what I realized
Casino
after the fact.
Royale.
Because it was a reboot of the original one from the 60s.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now we are going to be moving on to the final question. Everyone
Wait,
get your writing
that's a-
utensils ready. I am going to
that's a
be
point.
putting up everyone's current scores on my little notepad here.
It went up.
Wait.
I had 700.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. I gave you.
And it was
I gave you 2 more because
Yeah.
you got the question right. So
Oh,
you're at 900.
okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I have put in my wager.
All right. So let me stop sharing that screen.
Well, we're
Oh,
first going to get the category first, right?
The category is get ready for combat.
God damn. All right. I'm
And
so
tell
serious.
and
Why
tell
so
me your
serious?
wagers beforehand, please. I can't.
Can I,
Oh,
can
Scott, you're,
I
all
just
right.
say it?
Scott's going 501.
501, 900 for day.
9 days breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I-
blow the
can I-
load.
Can
Blow the
I
wall.
like bet more than 900?
You can bet up to 900, or you can bet 0 to 900.
900 then.
You're going full 900 because
Mhm.
remember, if Scott gets it wrong.
Well, no. How much did I have? 2,500.
No, yeah,
23.
2,300. And Rob, how much you going with?
Okay, yeah. So 2,300. I'd still. Oh, what did you say? What I? Oh, shit.
It's still fluid. We can change our number.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm so,
screw it. If you want to change your number, change your number.
No. If it's
Since
locked
Rob
in, it's
hasn't
locked in.
given a number yet.
I'm gonna change it to the Duke boys bet.
All or nothing.
Nope. $1.
1 oh.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'll go
That's-
500. I'll go 500.
All right, you'll go 5.
Yeah,
I'm-
500.
Boy, now
Wow.
I'm really wishing I'd answered that question before.
oh,
Wow,
wow.
did that make a difference here?
Okay, you keeping yours at 900?
Yeah, I'm keeping mine at 900.
All right. And Rob,
Hold on.
what we got?
Boy, I really wish I answered that question. That $200 suddenly
We're
made a big
allowing
difference.
Scott to do $1.
We are allowing him to do $1.
0
He
to
wants to wager
23.
$1. You can wager $1.
So Scott's got 2,300 points. I've got 1,400. So I would need 1,100 points.
Actually,
No, 1,000
one
points.
thing I realized. Normally we did the wagers afterwards. Shoot.
That's okay.
Whatever.
Don't worry about it.
We'll do 1,000 points.
We'll do the 1,000. All right. So if Rob gets the question, he gets the win.
Yeah.
If Scott gets the question, he pretty much stays as is.
Yep.
And, all right. So let's see.
Wait,
So
I wish I
let
got
me,
that one.
share this. Share screen. Boop, 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 boop.
So mad I got the Arnold
Yeah.
question wrong.
That is Scott 2,100. Right there. All right. Pop me up on the screen, please. So the final question, the category is get ready for combat. And the question is, be sure to write it down. In the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie, who was the character played by Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa?
I should have bet more.
Which character did he play
I got it.
in the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie?
Answer in. I have it written down on my iPad.
You're like, I'm in.
I spelled it wrong, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cool.
The-
All right. So Scott's ready, Day's ready,
Rob's
Dylan's
not ready.
and Rob.
Hold on.
I'm waiting for him to cheat on this too.
I'm not cheating. I've got notes open. Thank you very much.
All right.
You
So
got to
who-
scream it like that girl from Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not.
God, that movie. Remember the Wayans brother in that?
Dude,
in
yeah.
the original movie?
Jeremy Irons had so much fun with that movie though. You got
He
to
did.
Played by Carrie.
Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. I do have a fun fact after we reveal the answer.
Your soul is mine.
You will be next.
I know I'm wrong, but okay, I got my answer.
I'm
All
actually
right.
really nervous
we'll
about Rob's
start
answer.
we will start with Davion.
It all
is
hinges
your
on whether or
answer?
not Rob's right for me.
What is that, Dave?
Close enough. Shang Tsung, that is correct.
Nope, sorry. I was gonna try and
So,
put
Davion, you finish off with 1,800.
I know, but I
Halen,
Oh,
what
no.
do you got?
Yeah.
Yep, close enough. Yep, Shang Tsung, you spelled it correctly. Very nice. 1,400 for you.
I'm nervous.
Rob?
I'm really legit nervous right now.
Rob, what do you got?
Yes.
Raiden.
Oh.
And Scott, who do you got? Shang Tsung, that is correct. 2,301. And the winner
is.
the repeat winner is Scott. The correct
Congratulations.
Oh
answer
God, I was so
Shang
nervous on that.
Tsung.
Oh,
I should have
God.
bet more. Oh,
No,
my
you
God.
could-
That is
It
correct.
wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, we would have tied. We would have
No,
tied.
I mean, it wouldn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
mattered for
You know-
first place.
You know what's funny about this? When you said get ready for combat, I was
Combat?
thinking that show from the '60s, Combat.
No, I was
What?
thinking Mortal Kombat once he
To
said
be
that.
honest, I wish
Oh, I
we
had
would've-
no
Well, I also
idea.
spelled the combat with a K, so
I was gonna say, I wish we would have known. I know you told us the title, but you didn't tell us how combat was spelled,
Oh.
and that was.
well,
a
I
little
did show it at the end. So
Yeah, I only. In fairness, I only just saw it. But that was me not paying attention.
but that's also part of the pun.
Yeah.
So the fun fact about Kari Hiroshi Tagawa, or Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that horribly.
What do we
But,
not?
fun fact: he came back in the web series
Yes.
to reprise the role
That's
of Shang
fire.
Tsung.
That's
Interesting.
fire.
And not only that, he reprised the role of Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11 as the voice.
Yes.
That I heard. Yeah.
That's
He
fire.
voiced the character the entire way, and it was amazing.
Well,
Wait,
also,
wait. The first part of that, you talking about the live action series that was on like
the animated live
Yo,
action.
I love that show.
The live action web series that popped out for I think it only had
That
like
series.
10 episodes total. and it just focused on an individual character each time. But yeah, no, he was Shang Tsung in that.
Nah, that's fire.
Yep.
And well, this is not a Mortal Kombat reference. He played Huhachi in Tekken, the movie.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Well, also what's funny about that one as well is that was the first time that Robin Chow, I believe, had played Liu Kang.
Yep.
And then eventually he took over in Mortal Kombat 3 and kind of became the mainstay. Because originally it was Ho Sung Pak.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you mentioned Kylie Minogue's Cammy, and now what's his name? Who played Liu Kang?
Robin Shaw.
Robin Chow.
Yo, I love it when they get casting so good. You know what I mean? Like people who seem to be born for the role.
Just
And
iconic.
yeah.
All right.
Tagawa as Shang Tsung is an iconic role at this point. Like,
facts.
He's done a lot of things in his career, but
yeah, some Mortal Kombat's better though.
God,
in the era of Street Fighter the cartoon series, we had Mortal Kombat the cartoon.
that was a baseball cap striker in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backwards.
Who was originally supposed to be because they was trying to cast John Cena to play Striker.
That could have worked. That would have worked really well.
Now, speaking of Mortal Kombat, they just released pictures on the website. I think you could pull it up. I don't know if it's I know it's on X, which is Twitter. They gave the look of what Johnny Cage is by playing by Carl Urban, and I have to say he looks just like the Mortal Kombat 9 Johnny Cage.
That's actually so good.
This ain't the picture, but they actually released other pictures of the new cast for part 2. And he actually looks like Johnny Cage from the movie. He act like Johnny Cage from the video game. So I really have to say, I don't know. Mortal Kombat 2 may look way better than Mortal Kombat 1.
Actually, this is a better picture since we were talking about all this anyway.
Where is it? I got it.
Was the picture you just showed
right here.
Scott, was that from the cartoon movie?
No, that was from the cartoon.
This is still playing Johnny Cage, and this by far looks really on deck. I have to say, because at first I was doubting it, but now I'm like, I got confidence now for him playing Johnny Cage.
Who was that?
Carl Urban.
Oh.
Aramir from
Doesn't he have Johnny tattooed onto his chest?
He does in the later versions, yeah.
Yeah, the older version of Johnny.
So I'm gonna kick myself. One, I don't know much about Mortal Kombat, but fun fact, the character that was the answer in the Mortal Kombat movie, The Journey Begins, Jim Cummings played that character, and Sub-Zero.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Oh, wow.
So Winnie the Pooh voiced Shang Tsung.
Yes, in the 1995
That's awesome.
movie, Eddie voiced Sub-Zero.
Now that's a fun little trivia tidbit. Like that's like a 6 Degree to Kevin Bacon type of trivia.
Yeah. Because I remembered seeing something in Jim Cummings' resume of Mortal Kombat, so that's why I went to look to see if it was the cartoon. Because now I'm Jim Cummings' #1 fan of stalking what stuff he's been in.
And here's the other picture. Oh, and here's the other picture of Katana.
I don't know. I was always a Chun-Li fan, though, personally.
I will say my favorite game is Mortal Kombat versus the DC.
And that's Shao Kahn.
Heroic brutality.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they tried to PG-13 Mortal Kombat, and the fans were like, "No."
No, because it gotta be rated R. It gotta be.
It was fun. That game was great.
Well, they had to do that, max that, because Capcom is Street Fighter. So who's the biggest, or basically, or Marvel, Marvel versus Capcom. So who's the biggest rival of Marvel? DC. Who's the biggest rival of Street Fighter in that hell? Mortal Kombat or King of Fighters, but
I vote for a Quizlet quiz next time because they're much easier.
but see, actually, I have no problem whatsoever with what Kyle did here today. I'm grateful to it.
Yeah, this was fun.
Job.
Yes,
This is
two-time
really-
rating champion. Thank you very much.
No, you're not a 2-time rating champion.
Yeah, he is. He just won 2 in a row.
Wait, he did?
Yeah,
he
what?
won the
Yeah, he
last
did.
Where have I been?
Yep. Yes. Scott got 2 in a row today, or with today's win.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many y'all win? One.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's 2 in a row.
No,
that makes
how
it
many
bigger
y'all
than
won?
This
don't know.
year, I don't know. I don't know the overall standings.
I don't actually have the overall standing. I'm sorry. I could probably go back and find it if you really wanted me to spend the time on it.
I won. I just know I won the Christmas, the one that had to deal with something to do with Christmas. I
Yep.
think.
Yeah. You got the Christmassy one. I think you were in the lead in the last one, but got the final question wrong.
Yes.
Kyle,
So that's how Scott won that one.
Kyle, do you want to say what you wanted to do for the end of the year?
No, that will be revealed at the end of the year.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
So yeah.
Just getting ready, Rob.
Yes.
I'm kind of scared, but that's okay.
Haylen's like, I'm never coming back here again.
Like, I always find myself in these type of situations.
Robert,
All I gotta say is I got my Build-A-Bear with me, so I'm not scared.
Robert is a very strong elf aficionado.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love that Rob
You
still
give
has
us
a
all your
Christmas
best
tree up.
evil laugh.
Yeah, no, this is staying up year. This is gonna stay up year round.
If it had it my way, mine would stay up too. But
So
my wife
this
eventually.
is actually where I'm streaming right now. Is in my man cave, so yeah, it can stay here.
There you go.
Okay.
Cool. We didn't even put up our tree this year. Robin didn't feel like it.
That's
With the
fair.
whole
It was a
family we're like in the mood.
No, that makes total sense.
So
But yep, still congratulations to Scott. He took home
Yeah,
the win.
man. Congrats, Scott.
Very convincingly this time.
Yo, he destroyed because all those movies, I was like,
I'm more disappointed in Day. The fact that I'm the youngest here and I almost won.
Well, I remember I did make sure that I tried to gear it so that I didn't throw too many crazy ones at you, and all the movies,
Right, but
all the
most of
movies
those
except the B films
Right.
were pretty well known movies.
I'll have
and I
nightmares
didn't know
about
a
missing the
single thing
rundown.
I will say this: there were a few of them that I had to facepalm because it's like you all were so close on the answers.
Yeah.
Like
this is why he's not on screen right now.
Because that's
Well,
why
I'm on the screen because A, I look like crap, and B, my room is absolutely empty right now.
Bloodsport was pulling my chain, but I couldn't think of the title.
You got it though. You got it.
And for those
I was
watching,
literally singing the song from it, from Stan Bush.
Yeah, you were. You guys.
for those watching, remember it is a lot harder when the spotlight is on you.
Yes.
Just ask me to fall down some stairs. Say action and make me fall down some stairs. I'm fine then.
But no,
Don't make me do
everyone
trivia.
everyone finished in the positive. We didn't have any negative 2700s.
I'm loving the Bel Air merch over there.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, this is my training shirt. I
Nice.
just threw something on.
Nice. But hey, no,
Make yourself
a very
presentable.
respectable, a very respectable first trivia performance. Congratulations!
Yeah. I'm down
Yeah.
to do more.
Done.
Whenever you guys do it.
I love making these, so expect more. If you have overall category ideas, I will be happy to try to accommodate.
80s
I'm
movie.
kind of annoyed at myself because I just remembered that today is St. Patrick's Day again, and I probably should have made this one more St. Patrick's Day themed. But then again, that probably would have been tough to split into 25 questions.
Yeah.
It would be a little bit difficult there. I
I'm
think.
mad that you ain't put Universal Soldier, Tango and Cash.
Tank Girl.
Well, remember, there's only 5. There's only 5 questions per category, so I can't make miscellaneous for every category.
I know. I'm
But
naming
you
all the
could have.
movies I should know.
Well,
I mean,
the last one was all movie quotes, I think.
Mhm.
right. You could do cheesy 80 movies.
Oh, I'll be happy to do cheesy 80s movies.
Yeah.
I can do cheesy 80s, cheesy 90s. Hell, I could do an entire Elf one for you if you'd like.
You don't get every single one right.
You could do SNL alumni movies.
That could be in. Oh,
Yeah.
no, there are plenty.
All
plenty
Jackie
of
Chan
topics.
films. There we go.
I can make it all video game movies.
Yes.
Speaking of that, we do have an interview at the end of the year with somebody from Elf. So
That's
be looking
right.
forward to that.
Oh yeah. By the way, Rob, before we wrap up, whatever happened with that guy from ET?
He hasn't told me a date, but yes, we
Yeah.
have him in the works too.
All right. Yeah. Let me know about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you off air.
All right. Cool. All right. So you want to wrap it up, you guys?
Anything else we need to talk, or we done?
Nah. I got to go do dishes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is Day. That is Scott. That is Halen. And I'm Rob. And this is Tales from the Film Set.